same day as the announcement, it was available for download.
Which is impressive.
Yeah, so...
Now, if I could find a way to install that on a non-Windows machine or a non-Apple machine...
You want a Hackintosh.
I want a Hackintosh.
It'd be nice.
Do. I do.
It'd be very nice. But yeah, so... Hey, look, new iPads, refresh lineup of the MacBook Pros, $3,000 for the Mac Pro, and free software.
Honestly, that is tempting, though.
Still, the amount of specs that it comes with the Mac Pro, $3,000 is worth it.
Yeah,
it's totally worth it.
The whole now something that Dr. Moppy pointed out when we first showed off the Ashcan was that those cards are not changeable; they're permanent. You're stuck with what you got. There's no upgrading the video cards. But that's not necessarily a bad thing.
True. I mean, the base design, I'm looking at it right now. Dual AMD FirePro D300 graphics. Those things are expensive as hell by themselves.
That's current top of the line.
Yeah. I mean, 2 teraflops of performance. And that's the base model.
Mm-hmm.
You can connect the 3 4K screens. The only thing I was surprised they didn't announce, hey, look, we have a brand new top-of-the-line computer that can handle 4K displays. Where's your 4K display, Apple?
That's true. But you found something, you were telling me about it before the show, that shocked me. A 5.4-inch 4K display?
Yeah, let me bring this image down real quick.
What the hell is up with that?
You gotta love Japan. Japan is in this rush right now that they have to make this happen. So, look at this screen right now. This is by a group and company in Japan called, obviously, Japan Display. This is 5.4 inches in diagonal. The resolution is 2560 by 1440. It is a damn 4K phone display. And they claim that the way they designed it to a point that current cell phone battery technology can actually utilize this. So your cell phone no longer has to have what's called 720 or 1080p. This thing now you can have quad HD on your little tiny screen.
That's impressive.
They push the pixels so far down. It's 543 pixels per inch. The Apple Retina display itself is like 294. Now,
can you imagine a full 24-inch monitor with that level of detail?
That'd be like what, 16K?
That would be editing 4K video in its native res. That's what that would be.
That would be insane. Now, this is just a
but it's
prototype.
A matter of time and they'll do it.
Yeah. So this is just a prototype. This is Japan Display's prototype. LG has already come out with their own quad HD phone display. So you're probably going to see those in phones, I'm guessing, within a year. Probably the end of 2014. Absolutely incredible. But with current phones right now, I know, Michael, you're looking for that S4.
I'm leaning towards it.
You want that
pretty heavily.
You want that S4, and I completely understand that. But it looks like Google may have a small competitor to it. It's been leaked out several times, and we're talking about the Nexus 5. This is actually one of the many leaked photos of it. Comes in white and black. The specs are actually quite decent. Let's see what we have here. It's just shy of 5 inches. It's a 1080p display. It's a 2.3 gigahertz Snapdragon 800 quad core. It has LTE. Comes in 16 and 32 gig models. And the best part about it, if you want to buy this, and I believe this is the unlocked price, the 16 gig starts at $349.
Unlocked?
Yeah. Well, because other Google phones have always been unlocked. So now the rumor is this was rumored to be launching this Friday, but then again, there's nothing on the Google pages right now for it. So
I want to see its comparative with
to an S4.
The S4. You know, show me its comparative, and we will see what we can see. Because if those specs are real, I mean, I would want more than 32 gigs because I use my iPhone as an iPod as well.
True.
So if I could get more than 32 gigs, but does that include a micro SD card?
The specs, I didn't read it in time because apparently The full data sheet and for the Nexus 5 was reportedly leaked online earlier a couple days ago. But I try to find it online right now, and I can't find it. So,
So, yeah, you may have actually... It's entirely possible that you found something that will compete with the S4 in my mind. And I'm game with that.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, if I can... Now, the thing is, I don't know that I can drop... I want to see its pricing.
Yeah, exactly. We'll find out if
bring it to us.
If the rumors are true, we'll find out more on Friday.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk gaming real quick. We've talked about this game for a while. It's based on a popular comic. It's by Telltale Games, which have been winning award after award for
creativity.
Creativity, I guess. The Walking Dead series, which, can you really call it a game? It's more like a pick your own adventure, but it's
an interactive novel.
That's the best word for it. Interactive novel. They won numerous awards for that. They also won accolades for Back to the Future. They did a 5-part series then. Graphics weren't all that good, but the gameplay was still enjoyable to a point. Earlier this month, they released The Wolf Among Us on consoles, so Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, etc., etc. There is a PC port available as well, and it's
on
still
Steam?
On Steam. Yeah, it's like $20 for it. Well, Telltale came out and made the announcement that, you know what? This is also going to come to the PlayStation Vita and iOS devices. You can play this on your iPad very soon. Now, for those of you who've never even heard...
Is it going to be the same as it is on a console?
That's what they claim. It's going to be just a port, straight port.
Wow.
Now, for those of you who have never heard of this game or the comic itself, where have you been? But we're going to showcase the launch trailer for you right now, just to give a little glimpse of what to expect. I mean, you get a game based on Fables, which I've only read a few of the trades, but it sucked me in with just those few trades itself. It's a great story. I mean, a number of story arcs are ones that can be easily turned into their own game, and honestly, hopefully Telltale takes a number of them and continues on with these games.
Yeah. There's another series out called Fairest. I don't remember which one it was. There's one of them that Nikki started reading, and then the other came out, and she stopped reading the first one because this one was way better. I think it was Fables, but I'm not positive.
She started reading Fables, yes, because what she was reading before, she gave to me.
Okay, that was Fairest.
Yes, it was Fairest. I have those comics right above me, so.
Okay.
But yeah, that's going to come out for iOS devices in the near future. It's currently available out for Xbox 360, PS3, and also on Steam.
And on Steam, it costs, hang on, $24.99.
I mean, it just came out. I mean, considering the popularity they had with the Walking Dead series, I could easily see them charging that for this one. So
yeah.
All right. Should we tell people how to spend their money now, aside from buying?
Inside the phone?
Yes.
Yeah. No, this one we definitely need to a call to action, as it were.
It really is. Should I just play the video? It's a Kickstarter. You guys need to support this, and this video will explain.
We're going
why.
To. Founder and CEO of Animego. About 25 years ago, we had a really dumb idea. We thought maybe someone would like to buy subtitled Japanese animation. To all of you out there whose lives have been permanently scarred by the consequences of that decision, my humble apologies. Bubblegum Crisis was a major milestone in our company's history. It literally kickstarted us from being a fun thing we did on the weekends to being a real business. So it's only appropriate that this ultimate Blu-ray edition of Bubblegum Crisis in some ways celebrate the demented history of our company. We've always done things in a strange way, and this project is no exception. What we want to do is change you from being a passive consumer into an active producer. After all, you are putting up the money for this project, so you should have a big say in how that money is spent. This is an experiment I've wanted to do for a long time, and I hope you'll be part of it. There are many more details lower on the page, but for now, I'd like to give you a preview of what you can expect. Here's one of my favorite music videos from the series, recut into full HD.
Back when Nene had pink hair.
and not blonde hair like in the because I have the sequel. I have Tokyo 2040.
Well, that's not a sequel. Actually, it's a retell. The sequel was Bubblegum Crash.
You're
sucked ass.
Yeah, Crash. Yeah.
But,
oh well.
Yeah, no. A lot of people were pissed when Nene didn't have pink hair.
I know. I was like, come on. That was one of her.
Really? You're gonna freak out over pink hair?
One of her more defining features. And they decided to change it in the remake. I was like,
yeah, okay, but no, BGC was. You're right. It is so. As someone posted as Cube posted in the chat room, it's so 80s. But you know what? It's awesome.
Mm-hmm. It really is. And I have to say, the way they're going about with this Kickstarter is really impressive in the sense
it is, and there's 28 days left on it. they're already well over halfway to their goal.
Yeah, they were asking for $75,000. They're currently at $53,565.
Yeah,
So
since there's 28 days left, I still have time to get in on it mid-month next month.
very true.
So
if you want to get the basic level of if it does get funded, which I'm sure it will,
if it doesn't, I'll be shocked.
the basic level is $50, and you'll receive it on the Blu-ray. I mean, but you can go well beyond that. And some of the higher perks are freaking incredible.
Did you look?
I want that $1,000.
The $1,000 perk that's already gone?
The Super Boomer one, which is everything that's been mentioned before, plus according to the thing, plus you'll receive my favorite Largo original production cell and be listed on the packaging. I want that cell. I'm
betting it's a cell. I wonder if it's a cell that's behind his head when he was doing the video interview. That full body press.
That would be amazing to have that.
I mean, I'd love to. I've got a cell from it of Priss's armor.
Very nice.
Signed by the voice actress. So,
and I mean, they're already working with, the source. I mean, they're going to start off with the same HD telecine transfer that was used for the Japanese Blu-ray release. And honestly, if that doesn't work out for them, they will do their own encode.
Yeah.
So, and
the thing is, their encode would be off. I mean, if there still exists, it should. There's still the 2-inch masters.
That's very true.
That were used for Laserdiscs. So.
Now, if you do back this up, there's also a nice little feature called crowd production. So if they get any money beyond the $75,000, there are a number of different add-ons that they can actually use that money towards. But if you are an actual backer, you will have a say in what they use that for. It could be anything from additional music videos, maybe some behind-the-scenes stuff, all the way to the point they might even, if they have enough money, will throw in AD Police,
which was actually pretty cool.
I mean, the prequel series was pretty decent at the time, but they would have to re-encode that one as well, so that takes money. But yeah, could be amazing. Could be absolutely amazing.
Somebody's screaming about spoilers.
How is there?
Dude, this is made in the 80s. My God.
You also have to realize, Michael, some of our viewers probably weren't
born. Don't tell me. Don't remind me of that.
I mean, I was born.
I know at least one of our viewers wasn't.
I mean, I was born in 1982, so I mean.
Nikki was born in 80. Yeah, I know. Y'all are babies.
Yeah. But you guys should definitely support this. It has 28 days left. Just go to Kickstarter.com and search for Bubblegum Crisis.
I have that same disc, Nightstar. Nightstar's talking about the BGC PC disc that came out with all the art music videos. I've got that too. It's awesome.
That'd be nice. All right, before we get to our usual wrap up, there is a cool thing we found online regarding tatami mats. USC tatami mats.
Don't know what a tatami mat is.
Looks like those.
Those big floor mats. Those are tatami mats, and they're actually used as a unit of measurement in Japan apartments.
True.
I shit you not.
I believe it.
About 4, if I remember correctly, it's 3 by 6.
Something like that,
Somewhere thereabouts. It's like roughly 3 feet by 6 feet is the size of a tatami mat.
Well, I would love to have part of this in my eventual house. That'd be great.
Oh, yeah,
but
totally.
You know what? Some people wanted to update it a bit. There's actually apparently a really famous tea house in Japan that decided to swap out these old traditional tatami mats with something that looks like this. Doesn't look all that different other than the blue coloring.
I'll say they're satin.
But the effect what they're going for is when you turn off the lights. Yes. Some people are calling these cyber tatami mats.
Are they actual video screens or are they just underlit?
They're just underlit. Apparently they
those are actual video screens. I'd have been like badass.
No, they're not video screens, sadly, but they're just tatami mats with a special fiber that was actually interwoven into the mats themselves.
So they're electroluminescent?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty spiffy.
So, and you can go on Kotaku. They actually have a huge gallery of all these images.
I agree with Sega Fan. It's so totally Tron.
It really is. What's funny is that some of the other images, you can go on there, like these tatami mats are in different colors, and they go all throughout the the location. Outside this room, this tea house, even in the bathroom, the tatami mats are glowing. Now, granted,
Who needs nightlight when you've got a tatami? Hey, if they make them to where they light up when you step on them, you could do your own Michael Jackson, Billie Jean impersonation.
If you have a ton of money, because each mat costs about $2,000. Yeah. Now, granted, the tea house that they found all these at is located in Yokohama, and the tea house itself can be rented for a measly 100,000 yen a day. $1,000 a day.
10 mon. Wow.
Mm-hmm. But that was a little odd thing. I was like, that's kind of cool. We should share that.
Yeah.
Add it to our list of places we should go.
Yeah, I want to drop $1,000 on a freaking night in a tea house. I don't think so.
We'll bring some good friends along. We can all split it, you know.
We'll kickstart it. Send Michael and Jason to the Yokohama Tron mat.
No. All right.
With that kind of money, we're buying better equipment.
Very true. All right. As we wrap things up, as always, Michael, what have you been watching?
SWTOR.
All SWTOR.
Actually, SWTOR and Blacklist. Oh my God.
Still need to watch it.
Dude, you are missing out on some good stuff. They threw something at the end this time. It's like, oh boy, next week's going to be interesting. But yeah, so it's been that. My SWTOR character is finally up to 46. So I'm within 10 levels of maxing out. So
there you go.
That's going good.
Very nice. Anything else or?
No, that's it for me.
For me, I actually found
working on that damn costume is what I've been doing.
Okay, good point. Aside from watching all the anime, by the way, Kill la Kill episode 4, holy crap. And I give them props because there's Pulp Fiction references in that episode.
Really?
Oh, yes.
It's funny you mentioned Kill la Kill. I'll send you a link later as to why.
Okay.
Because I've never seen it, but I'm curious about it.
Like I said, I went to go see Escape Plan. I'll give a quick view on that in a moment. But there was actually a new TV show that I started watching that hooked me from the first episode.
Oh?
It is At Midnight. This is Chris Hardwick's new show on Comedy Central at midnight at the time frame after Colbert and The Daily Show.
Is it a talk show or what is it?
It is kind of like a game show where the points don't matter. Well, kind of points do matter, but who knows? The idea behind it is Chris Hardwick's the host. You have three comedians. Changes every single day. There's 4 episodes a week. They're filmed in Hollywood around like 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then they're shown that night. So these are incredibly recent titles, and it's all about the internet. So they have games of give me oddest movie titles using this hashtag, or this was really cool on Reddit, and they actually used the actual Reddit guy who created a said game and said, this guy created this. Now we're going to make our own version on the air. And that was just online a few hours beforehand.
Nice.
They go through it really fast. And because of that, because I guess I'm an avid Redditor, I can catch on almost everything they're mentioning, and it's still absolutely hilarious. To the point where I went online and went, I wonder if they're still filming, obviously, because it's just started last week. And I wonder if they still have tickets available for future episodes. They do. I have tickets. They're free.
When?
Right now, it's for November the 11th.
Which is?
I think it's a Monday or Tuesday. They only film Monday through Thursday, so it's like.
So if they did it on a Friday, I could join you.
I would love for you to join me. I got 2 tickets.
Paradise. Oh, sorry.
No, we're not going to start singing that song now.
Hey, Eddie Money is a travel agent. Just saying.
But yeah, and they actually put up which comedians are which week, and the one I got is because John Hodgman is going to be there.
Nice.
So I was like, yeah, I got to be there for that one.
Hodgman should be fun.
Yeah, so you guys should check it out. It's on Comedy Central Monday through Thursday at midnight. The show is called At Midnight. Real quick on Escape Plan. New movie by featuring the Governator, or former Governator.
The Governor?
Yes. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone. Stallone plays a guy who makes a living getting inserted into and then breaking out of the world's most secure jails. And he gets thrown to this one, supposed to be like top secret, off the books, privately funded. It's a for-profit prison. Which has its own bit of fun. Gets thrown in there, loses his contact with the outside world, his escape plan, and has to find a way to break out, which is based on all the stuff he's used to create books of saying how you should create the a prison that's unescapable. And he teams up.
So it's a prison that's based on his work that he has to find a way out of.
Yes. And of course he meets up with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they team up to create a prison break. For what it is, it's fun.
Okay.
I love this return of cheesy popcorn flicks where you have all these great, present and past
action stars,
and they all get together and just do some crazy stuff, and it's hilarious.
Harrison Ford's in the next Expendables, right?
I've heard Harrison Ford's in the next Expendables. Yes.
So is Jackie Chan.
Mm-hmm. Wesley Snipes is rumored to be in it
It's
as well.
about time.
Yeah.
He must be finally out of jail for his tax evasion.
He got out of jail for tax evasion last year, so.
Okay, so that explains it.
Yeah.
We can expect a new Blade movie sometime soon.
I'm sure eventually we'll get a new Blade movie. But yeah, it's fun for what it is. The cast is pretty decent. It was funny to see Vincent D'Onofrio from Law and Order fame play one of the bad guys.
I knew him from The Cell.
Yeah, he's playing one of the bad guys, and he's kind of gained a bunch of weight.
Oh, he's a big guy.
But like I said at the beginning, the oddest casting choice was 50 Cent as a hacker. That was just like, nah.
Believability? Nil.
No. So obviously,
I'm not saying 50's dumb, because he's not, but he ain't no hacker.
Yeah, it was entertaining. So it's well worth it if you guys go to see it. Go see it with friends. Have fun with it. There are some hilarious scenes, and like, hey, look, it's not even really a spoiler. They're cracking a security camera, and Stallone goes to, the other guy's going, smile, and they're like, while the rest of security crews look. Yeah, it's fun. It's hilarious. It's nothing deep. Just go enjoy it.
So it's a check your brain at the door, just enjoy the ride movie.
Exactly.
Okay.
It is fun.
Sounds cool.
And that's it for me.
There's something else coming out soon that I really want to see. There were a couple of them.
Hey?
Well, Thor Dark World's coming.
Yes.
I'm curious about that one.
I want to see how they're going to incorporate Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. into that. Because they kind of have to at least mention that now.
Yeah. We'll see. There was another one coming out. Oh, I can't remember what it was. Oh, it's coming out November, December. Oh, forget it. When I remember, I'll tell you.
All right. Well,
the new Hobbit movie.
The new Hobbit movie.
The last Hobbit movie's coming out. I haven't seen the first Hobbit movie, so.
Neither have I, so we'll have to do that eventually.
Yeah, yeah. Bring over Blu-ray. Let's just watch it.
Sounds good. All right, then. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. You can catch us every single Sunday at 5 p.m. You can also catch Anna Break every Wednesday at 7 p.m.
I will not be here next Sunday. So Nikki will probably be filling in for me, so the show may be a little bit late to start. We'll see.
Still have a fun episode, so you guys want to tune in for that. And yeah, for Farmer Mother's Basement, I'm Jason.
And I am Michael.
And we'll see you guys next week. Take it easy, everybody.